Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive Field. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Seattle, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Here comes the first pitch. And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. The 1-1 is strike two, swinging.
1 and 2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. Gene Segura standing in. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball stays a little high that time. 1 out, nobody on. Swing hard liner to left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. From the stretch. Fouled off. Struck him out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He carries a batting average of .389. He also has 1 home run. Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he is out on the tag. Coming to the plate now, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Francisco Lindor.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now Donaldson with a drive. That's well hit to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a fourth-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The 1-2. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Striding in, Ryan Healy. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
First baseman, Ryan Healy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. Tapped up the first baseline.
All right, this is going to get interesting. Little 0-0 changeup right there. Little out in front. Let's see if he makes the adjustment and plays with the big part of the field.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor is there in time to first, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Mike Zunino. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Michael Brantley. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he'll step off and try and reset. The 2-0 on the way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Giving chase is Hediger. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
The 1-2. Now a check swing here and a little looper. Segura has a play. 2 down. Now in the box, Yonder Alonso. First delivery to him on the way.
Alonso.
Started that swing a bit too early.
0-1. Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
2 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway. Now at the plate, D. Gordon, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
D. Gordon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
0-1's the count.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Popped him up. Ramirez waits on it. One down. Next for Seattle, Mitch Haniger. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
The batter, number 2.
Striding in once again, Gene Segura. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Segura takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece. Here's Robbie Cano now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 1.
That's inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-1. Here's a high pop-up. Lindor is under it, and that's the third out. Here's Melky Cabrera, the head-to-head with James Paxton. He's hitless in 6 tries.
Right fielder.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Gordon is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch. Stepping into the box, Jason Kipnis. Breaking ball in for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Fouled off. Now another 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Paxton has his sign. Here's the 1-1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Hit in the air to center field. Gordon has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nelson Cruz. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And it's gone. Settling in now, Kyle Seager comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And right into the shift. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Swing and a little tapper.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
The 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Cabrera's there. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in, Ryan Healy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. One and two now as that one's fouled off. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Now at the plate, Denard Span. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive. Here now is Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And that one is gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, D. Gordon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
1-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez.
Leading up the fourth
Strikeout victim in his
For this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Here comes the first pitch.
Donaldson.
Late that time for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now this one's hit hard to left field by Donaldson and deep. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So here's the cleanup hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. Left side. There's Segura. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Encarnacion for the second out. Here's Michael Brantley. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Paxton peers in. 0-1 pitch on its way. Ground ball right side. Healy breaks it in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Mitch Haniger. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Stepping into the box, Gene Segura. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Haniger at third with nobody out. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. 1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Ramirez is up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's Robbie Cano now. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. This is popped up. Donaldson is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He went deep last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Here's Yonder Alonso, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And a real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. Gomes on at first, nobody out. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. 3-2 now.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's Melky Cabrera. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this will be fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Zunino moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Jason Kipnis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a fastball just a bit high.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
To 2-2 now. 3-2 to the Indian center fielder.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And a close play at second, but the throw does beat. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Down the third baseline. Donaldson's up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So coming to the plate, Denard Span, a hit in 2 tries so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Hit hard to short. Lindor has it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. At the plate, Mike Zunino. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Very weakly on the ground. 2 out, nobody on. So a full count now. And that misses for ball 4. So digging in now, D. Gordon. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got to hurry. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk. So here's Francisco Lindor now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
0-1, no strike.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Span is under it. 1 out. Ready now, Jose Ramirez. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Third baseman, Donaldson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Segura into shallow left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Mitch Haniger. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, but he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down. First offering on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 1-0 home. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Now the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nelson Cruz. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it. In there.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager. Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Segura on second. Cruz at first. 2 out in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kipnis has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning.
It's time for the...
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Popped him up. Seager in foul ground. 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Yan Gomes. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
Just got a piece up the line. Seager loves it, and that will conclude matters. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy.
Leading off for the Mariners, first baseman, Ryan Healy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Hit out towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here now it's Mike Zunino. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and they pull the string on a good change. Now batting, Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
First baseman.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
High pop-up. Paxton is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's Melky Cabrera. His last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Healy on the move. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Jason Kipnis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Just missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Popped high in the air. Segura over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the... Here's D. Gordon now. They'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Cameron Maben will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance. Adam Simber enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ben Gamble will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 0-1 the count. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit. Gene Segura standing in. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Rounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled off. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. And it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Swing and a line drive, but gloved by the third baseman for the out, and he is in there. Digging in now for the Mariners, Robinson Cano. He went down on strikes last time up. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Edwin Diaz takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Yanked fouled off to the right. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And that one stayed up a little high. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Up around the face. Missed with a slider. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. And And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed. And now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And if we had to single out one star from the Mariners roster tonight, I think it would have to be this man, Nelson Cruz. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
Cleveland, 2 runs on just 2 hits. No errors. They left 1 man under. The winning pitcher is James Paxton. The loss goes to Trevor Bauer. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. A reminder that the Regional Transit Authority provides convenient, affordable service to and from Progressive Field. The Rapid Transit provides direct service to Tower City, only a short 10-minute walk from Progressive Field through RTA's walkway to Gateway.
Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Strike one to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Span is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit. It's a potentially big two-out hit as Edwin Encarnacion will get to bat here. Edwin Encarnacion now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the... Striding in, Mitch Haniger. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ripped down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Alonso on the move. He's got it 1 away. In now, Gene Segura, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball stays outside. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano from the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. There goes the runner to third. Donaldson's there. And he's safe. Only play will be to first, so with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play. Throwback. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll get us started in the top of the second. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Michael Brantley.
2-0 to Brantley. Hit out towards second. Cano gets to it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Standing in, Yan Gomes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Haniger is there, and he'll bring this one in. So striding in, Yonder Alonso. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 1-1. Fouled off. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. Will start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Nelson Cruz
Lays off 1-0. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Now the 2-0. is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
2-2 the count. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's just 2 for 9. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And he misses 2-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's another 2-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball 4. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
So he sets him down swinging. Mike Zunino goes down for the second out in the bottom half. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Melky Cabrera, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. High in the air out to center field. Gordon waits on it. 1 away. Striding in for the Indians, Jason Kipnis. From the stretch. Missed with a breaking ball. Kipnis, or Hip for short. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
The batter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Span is under it. And that's the third out. So striding forward now, Ryan Healy. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. 1 down. Now at the plate, D. Gordon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliders in for a strike. Hit to short. Lindor comes up with it on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Kluber gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. After it is Cabrera. He makes the play, and that'll... Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. As we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along.
Now Donaldson with a drive. That's well hit to deep left field. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. 0-1, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Fouled away. No runs, just one hit. No errors to this point for the Indians.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Fouled off.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Edwin Encarnacion goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball that time, not even close. Into the corner and slicing foul. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result.
Well, the play's been made in that retire. Gene Segura standing in. He'll look
leading off the Mariners' 4th inning. The shortstop, Gene Segura.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little tapper. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Soft liner towards center. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners. Digging in now, Robinson Cano.
Robinson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Here comes the 1-0. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And the run will score as the Mariners get off to a 1-0 lead. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little bouncer. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Very weakly on the ground. Cano gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Hit down the line at first. Alonso is there, and he is out on the tag. Digging in to try it again, Mike Zunino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set and the pitch. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high over the bullpen and gone. So the bases are empty with one man gone. Standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Bernard Span. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he got him out in front that time, strike 1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Up next for Cleveland.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And that one just missed outside.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Jason Kipnis reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. No balls and a strike to count. Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Henniger. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's D. Gordon now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger.
Right fielder, Haniger.
Here's the first pitch to him. Runner goes. That's a strike to throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. A bouncer up the middle. To his left, Lindor. And there's one down now. Ready once again, Gene Segura. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Gordon stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Strike called, now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz, coming off a season in which he was named the American League Silver Slugger at DH. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Ready for another shot now, Kyle Seager. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ran it in on the fists, 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Cabrera's there. And he hauls it down in the corner. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Zunino comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
0-1.
A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to. So here's Francisco Lindor now, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch coming, here it is, and it's fouled away. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Into the box, Josh Donaldson, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Lifted down the line in left. And Span will haul this one away for route number 2. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Edwin Encarnacion. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Comes set and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and glove.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. At the plate, Denard Span. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Left fielder, Denard.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And that's the first out. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses with it, 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cabrera's there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's D. Gordon now, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Here's Michael Brantley, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he takes ball 1. 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost any.
Uh-oh, hold that thought as this one is deep down the line in left. Hooking, but it's a fair ball. Home run. Here's Yonder Alonso. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Yonder Alonso.
Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Henniger. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Up around the face.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Francisco Lindor. And they're runners at the corners now. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Digging in once again, Mitch Henniger. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Scorched to third. And a good throw gets him one gone. Standing in, Gene Segura. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Digging in, Robinson Cano. Segura runs. Pitch inside the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Segura over at second. Cano at first, 1 gone. All straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. As a look, now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kipnis moves over. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. Shoots this one over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores. So stepping in, Mike Zunino. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, look at Donaldson. What an outstanding play to end the inning. In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Nick Vincent been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez. High in the air down the right field line. but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Hit in the air out to left field. Span moves over, 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Late that time for a strike. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here comes another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. And now pitch on the way. High pop-up. And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Denard Span. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fouled off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike. Inside and low, 2-1. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Row. Now you could go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
Danny Salazar comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now it's 2-0. Salazar is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Span aboard here at first with nobody out. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Digging in, D. Gordon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. 1-0 the count. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And it's fouled away. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Look at the numbers. This is what you want from your starting pitcher. He gave him 7 strong innings and sets things up perfectly for the bullpen to seal the deal. Very good job out there.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Broadway, and Edgar Martinez Drive.